All right, guys. So today we're gonna be ranking every wide receiver one in the NFL, and I'm joined here by Cole Hard Takes. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ChatGPT name.
Yep. Yeah. My name is ChatGPT as well. Chase Downfield. But so we have 5 tiers here: elite, top tier, above average, average, below average, and trash. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, and not going over any wide receivers who's just wide receiver ones. Let's jump right in. Should I Do I even have to say anything for the first one?
Yeah, just put him at elite, bro.
Elite. I think there's only
Now
two
put him
elite
at trash.
receivers.
Put him at trash.
Oh wait, ooh, trash can. T Higgins is better. Number 2 we got DJ Moore. DJ Moore on the most competing offense. Brazil, 9 players that are gonna get targets that year. What do you think?
I think I have an opinion on this one.
All right, speak your mind.
I think as of right now, where it currently stands, he's above average. But after this year, he's gonna be bumped down to average.
I can see that because there's so many people in the Bears offense that are gonna get snaps. It's just gonna be I think it's not that he's gonna be bad. I think it's just gonna affect his stats a lot.
I think we're gonna see a big jump from Roma Dunze, and if Luther Burden turns out to be really good,
and Colson Loveland.
It's gonna be a stacked offense.
So
dude.
many people. And all right, next we have Nico Collins. I wouldn't say he's top tier, but I would say he's above average because we didn't get to see him play.
He's like one of the top of above average.
Yeah, I would say he's in his own league and above average just because we didn't get to see him play that whole season where he went on fire and then he got injured and then he came back.
Yeah, if there was a tier between top tier and above average, that's where Nico Collins would
be. He'd be in that soft space. I think Zay Flowers is average, below average. I think he's just – it's the same situation as DJ Moore, except Zay Flowers is not as good in my opinion.
Yeah, he's average to me.
I just think if you put him on an offense where he is more they rely on him more, I think everyone will start to see that he's not as good as people say he is. And then I think we have our second elite receiver.
Trash.
No, get him out of here. Get out. I think he's elite. I think these are the only 2 elite. I would push it and maybe put a third in here, but I don't know. I wouldn't say AJ Brown is elite.
I see 3.
Who would you say? CeeDee Lamb?
No, now I see 4. Never mind.
AJ Brown?
No. I think AJ Brown's top tier.
Yeah, 100%. AJ Brown's top tier.
He's like the top. He's one of the tops of the top tier.
Yeah, especially that he's also in a competing offense and he still looks that good. I think he has to be top tier. But next year,
Nakua is also top tier.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen too much of him, but now he's gonna shine because I don't know. I guess Cooper Kupp is gone. I don't know. Maybe he'll look better. Devontae Adams, is Devontae Adams. I don't think that's much competition if you ask me. There's not really much going on in that offense.
I'm seeing a lot of top tiers right now.
Yeah,
that's another top tier.
I can definitely see. Terry looked amazing. I think he's gonna do even better, even with Deebo Samuel, because
he's had such great stats throughout his career. I think he's only had one season where he's been below 1,000 yards, even with constant injuries.
Yeah, I just think he's gonna look amazing again, like he has been. And I think Ladd McConkey is above average. I think he runs that.
He's above average.
Yeah, he runs that Chargers offense. I'd put him above DJ Moore because I think his role is they need him to do well, especially with how trash their receivers have been. I think they're relying on him heavily. Because who else do they have? Who's their tight end?
I
have no idea.
Don't even know.
We have no idea who the Chargers tight end is. But next we have Mike Evans. I wouldn't put him in top tier. I think he's
top tier. Hear me out. He's top tier, bro.
Why? Bro,
Mike Evans has never had a season below 1,000 yards. He's one of the best receivers of all time. This man is top
right now,
tier.
though. But do you think he competes?
He is top tier right now. He is top tier right now. Maybe next year he'll be above average, but right now he is top tier.
You're going off solely that he's had 1,000 yards every season?
Yeah, and he's been one of the Bucs' top performers throughout his.
Oh yeah, career. I did actually watch a video talking about how he is a really top performer. I'll hear you out on this one. I would personally put him in lower above average just because he's not a dominant. He's good, but he's not. I think he'll lose his wide receiver 1 spot eventually.
If you want to hear a hot take, he's a top 15 receiver of all time.
He is. Oh no, yeah, I've seen something about that. I think his time is creeping up though. I think Emeka Egbuka is coming for him.
Oh my God, Emeka Egbuka! I'm so excited to see him, bro.
This beautiful man we have next. This gleaming forehead.
I don't even know what I'm fighting between below average and trash right now. It's so sad to put Michael Pittman in trash. Just
honestly, I think we might have to put him in trash. I'm not gonna lie. Do you hear anything? This might be the least talked about wide receiver 1 in the league.
Oh, dude, I don't know though.
I mean, compare him to everyone else who we have left. Is he even on a level with anybody of these, even the rookies?
Yeah, I think he's trash, bro.
Yeah, I think he's just like he's
He
the
might
only
be
one I would put in
trash.
trash. I'd agree with someone if they put it in below average, but I think he's just like I don't know. If you put him on any other team, I don't see him being wide receiver one. Amon-Ra St. Brown, next top tier, honestly. I
Whoa,
would
whoa, whoa,
say
whoa,
I
whoa.
could
Time
say
out, time out, time out,
what?
time out. He's elite, bro. Amon-Ra St. Brown is
Oh, you want to
elite.
put him in elite?
He is a top.
Let me hear you.
He's.
Let me hear. I was gonna say if you would let me finish. I was gonna say
I'm thinking.
I was gonna
I'm
say
thinking.
I was gonna say elite. I was gonna say top tier or elite, just because I think he's again. I think what really shows if they're elite is if you know he's in also one of the most stacked offenses, and he still stands out as a top 5. Like I can hear any argument higher wide receiver. Like you
I'm
know
doing
what I
my
mean?
research real quick.
He's doing his research, but I just think Amon-Ra looks that good in an offense where you have arguably a top 3 running back, then another insane looking running back. You have a really good wide receiver 2, really good tight end. Now there's that addition of that other guy, good wide receiver 3. You have like that insanely strong offense, and you still look that good, and you're not like ending up like DJ Moore. I think he's deserving. Actually, I'll agree with you. I think he's deserving of elite.
He is elite. He's part of the top 5 receivers in the league. He's top 4 probably.
Yeah.
So
Where would you put
I think
Brandon
that's
Ayuk?
all
I don't know where Brandon Ayuk would go, especially because he's been out. Do we even like? Does he even get any credibility here?
I think we put him at average. I think he's on the same level as Zay Flowers.
Yeah, even though he's injured, you still got to give him some respect. JSN, I'm not really like.
I think I low-key think he's average right now.
Yeah, 100%.
He can genuinely prove us wrong, but right now I'm saying average.
I don't think that's even going to change, especially with how Seattle wants to up their run game and Cooper Kupp's here. I don't know. I just don't see him changing too much. I don't see like it being a breakout. Jacoby Myers, I love this man. Most underrated receiver in football.
However, he is average.
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll see a big incline though, with Geno Smith.
I mean, Geno Smith maybe like you still got Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers.
Yeah, now you have like
room for him on the offense, he's
yeah,
gonna shine.
and Amari Cooper. Even though it's Amari Cooper, it's still a wide receiver too. That's not a nobody. He's not good, but he's not like a. It's still a wide receiver too. That's gonna take up some of your snaps. But I think Diggs. I don't know what to expect from Diggs. I've drafted Diggs as a bench player, hoping he's gonna do good this year in fantasy, but I don't know.
He's teetering to below average.
Yeah, it's just because I think he'll look better this year, just because he's the only receiver that I think anybody can name on the Patriots offense. I mean, you have
He was also really good with the Texans before he
he was very good. I think I can't put him below these two guys. I think if everything goes right,
since he tore his ACL, we could see him like
completely
kind of turn washed, bro.
Yeah. I think it's 50-50 whether he goes up a tier or down a tier. So I don't think he'll be average by the end of the season. I think he's either going to go down or up. There's no way he stays in average. And you were talking about this before the video started. Where do you think Calvin Ridley should go?
I think Calvin Ridley is below average.
I can see that. I definitely am excited to see him with Cam Ward, though. I think he'll look a lot better.
There's a chance he can turn into an above average receiver with Cam Ward, but
100%. I drafted him in all of my leagues.
There's signs that he's below average.
Yeah, because it's also in one of those situations where like there's no competition. There's like nothing. Like he has everything going for him.
Tyler Lockett as the wide receiver too.
Tyler Lockett, no. Cortland Sutton, I love Cortland Sutton. That's beautiful. I think he's pretty good.
I don't know.
I put him in average.
Put him below average? I think
he's average. You can't do him dirty. I love him, but he's definitely not above average. I think he's
like the definition of mid to me.
He's not bad though. Like he's a reliable. Like if you need him to, like he's not bad. He's pretty good. He's one of the receivers I don't know too much about, but from what I've seen, I personally am a fan of him. Think he'll do okay. But the only issue is that again, he's in another competing offense where there's just a lot of new weapons. Like what do they have? Oh, actually, no, there's not that many weapons now that I think about it. What do you got? You got Mims, Evan Ingram, the 4 running backs that they have. I think
it's a good offense.
Yeah,
it's kind of an underrated one to me.
Yeah, I think definitely improved, and I think it'll affect Cortland Sutton a little bit, but I think he'll do fine. Malik Neighbors,
actually, if you want to hear my take about Cortland Sutton,
yeah, let's hear it.
I think that he won't be fine. Not Marvin Mims is going to break out and take that wide receiver one spot.
Mims looked nasty last year, especially in that game against the Bengals. You know what I'm talking about? That like playoff one. They looked amazing. He looked beautiful. They both did, but I think Mims you could definitely see a breakout year. Is he old? How old is Mims?
He's very young. Was he 23, 24?
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, Mims definitely has a chance to take over that wide receiver 1 spot. I think future top 3 wide receiver in the league. Beautiful Malik. Dare I say elite? I wish I
Uh,
could. I wish I could put him in elite.
well,
The Giants
this
glaze
is
though.
this is actually tricky. This is actually tricky to me, like neighbors, because I think he's above average right now.
100%.
Even, but with like the horseplay quarterback situation that he had last season, makes me want to say that he's top tier. But
I
as of right
think
now, I think he might be the top of above average.
I think you could arguably put him in top tier just because of the fact that like, dude, he had Tim Boyle as his quarterback for a game or two. There's Tommy DeVito. I mean, I know Drew Lock went on his legacy game, but was Malik even in for that? He was. No, he wasn't that game.
And he was injured too. Like
Yeah, he did that
it's such a
with an
tricky one.
injury. I think shouldn't we just give him the top tier spot because he was injured and had the arguably the worst quarterback play we've seen in a while. I mean, anything with Tim Boyle in that offense is just disgusting.
I think he's the top of above average for me.
You know what? I as long as we agree that I think he's
Look
above.
at top tier, bro. It's not like
Oh, that is
this
true.
is not a joke.
You're right. I
Past the
can see
wide.
that. I feel like if you put Malik in top tier, you have to bump Nico up at some point. I think you have to give like if we put Malik in top tier, then we'd have to bump some of these guys up a little bit. I think there's a gap though. I think it's like there's a bit of a gap between this and the rest of above average. I think we'll definitely see him go up now that like he should realistically go up a lot because he was playing with
Definitely.
abysmal quarterback play. Now he's Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Jackson Dart. All right, moving on next, we have Brian Thomas Jr. I think he's about the same as Malik in my opinion. I think they're really close.
Very similar seasons, except one of them wasn't hurt and didn't have to deal with Tim Boyle.
Yeah, one had a arguably 10 times better situation and perform about the same. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is like just with him. I think they're about the same.
Yeah, they could both move up to elite at some point in their careers.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna both go up. Next we have the I don't know. Don't know about Drake London. I'm not really sure where this is heading, especially with Penix Jr., Michael Penis at
Dude,
cornerback.
Drake London with Michael Penis at quarterback. I think he's above average too.
Yeah, I think we might see, I don't know how it's gonna go with Penis Jr. I think we might see some regression. We might, unless Penis decides to lock in, we might see some like uprise. I don't really know. He could go up or down. It wouldn't be his fault though. It'd be more the quarterback play.
Yeah, but he's shown signs of an above average receiver.
Yeah. I think we have our hospital patient next. I don't know how he's still in the league. I think he's just gotten to the point where it's just like you will see him with another concussion.
But I wanted it to be you.
I feel so bad for Olave, man. He's been like, it's bad.
I mean, if we look at some of the receivers in average, I really don't want to put him below average, but like
We kind of have to.
is he on the same level? Is he on the same level?
No, not really. And you have to take into account that like even if he is, he's gonna get injured again. You can't have a wide receiver one that's that unreliable.
I'm going to say this again. If there was a tier between average and below average, that's where Olave would go.
The Chris Olave tier.
Yeah, the
I'm
Chris
from above,
Olave
maybe.
tier.
What do you have? The Mike Evans tier and the Nico Collins tier and the Chris Olave tier.
Yep.
All right, and then we have my hopefully breakout fantasy pick in DK Metcalf, but I don't really know. He should realistically do way better than last year, and I just think that's just because of his situation.
But as of right now, if you look at who's in above average, you got Malik Neighbors, BTJ.
He's not
Nico
shouldn't be on
Collins.
this.
DK Metcalf is an average wide receiver on this list.
I just think that he should realistically do way better because I guarantee no one in this video can name the Steelers wide receiver too. I think I figured out who it was yesterday, but I forgot already. Somebody. I don't know who it is. And then tight ends, you have Jonnu Smith and Pat Frymuth. I don't think that'll be too much competition. I mean, I know Jonnu Smith had a strong season with the Dolphins, but it's not really anything crazy. And their running back situation is very bad. They have a bunch of running backs they don't know what to do with.
Caleb Johnson or something.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson. It's not RJ Harvey. RJ Harvey is Broncos, I think.
RJ Harvey's Broncos. Jalen Warren is
And
also
then-
there. He's pretty good.
Yeah. There's someone else, though. I forgot who it's not really that important. Then we have, my fantasy pick that won me the league last year. Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy. Oh, he's definitely not above average. He's literally him and Cortland Sutton when they were both on the Broncos. They were like the same player.
Bro, Jerry
Okay.
Jeudy looks so good. Wait, what did you say? Average or above average?
He's an average receiver.
I think
And,
he showed signs of an above average receiver. He did show signs with
And honestly, with where the Browns are treading, I think he might drop to below average.
And it's not even his fault. I say it's more of the fact that the Browns don't know how to run their organization. Like, it's genuinely just like Jerry Jeudy looked amazing with Jameis Winston at quarterback. Jameis let me throw the ball in the air and it'll either be a touchdown or an interception. I think he.
You were just gassing him up before Malik Neighbors.
Huh?
I mean, you were just gassing up Jameis Winston before Malik Neighbors.
Because he's fun to watch, but it's just like I know Jameis Winston's not the best, but he'll throw the ball in the air.
It's fair when Tim Boyle was the quarterback.
Oh my God, that's like a arguably the biggest improvement effort, bro. Like I don't know, Tim Boyle's abysmally bad, but at least he's good in the film room. Next, I think we have would you say another elite?
This is an elite for me.
Yeah, honestly.
I think this rounds out our elites.
Yeah, I would definitely say that because they're just like on a league of their own. They're just better. There's not even anything other than that. They're just better than everybody else. CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, cheetah.
Cheetah. Oh, I spy with my little eye 2 felons. I was gonna say one before Rashi Rice, but now there's 2 felons with this man. His child is also a felon. Didn't his child burn down his house?
What? This is news to me, bro.
No, I swear his child burned down his house. I swear there's news on this. Okay, well we're getting sidetracked. It's screaming below average.
Below average.
I hate Tyreek Hill, bro. He's so. It's because I traded for this man. He sucked.
We have to be fair. I mean,
okay, that's fair. Yeah, we can't.
He had a very weak finish to the season because Tua got injured and he got injured. But still, he's an above average wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Borderline top tier. Matter of fact, he might
regressing
actually be top tier.
No, he's regressing. He's definitely regressing. He's regressing.
But I think he's top tier.
I wouldn't. I'm not going that far. I can't put him in top tier. I can't.
We'll just put him towards the front of above average.
Yeah, I can't put him any farther. I just think he's showing signs of regression, and I don't know. It could be because of Tua. It definitely is because of Tua, but like he's just like not the same receiver he was before, and that's just what happens. He just doesn't look like a standout receiver, especially because he's not the fastest anymore. I got my boy Xavier Worthy. I hate Xavier Worthy.
Where do you see Xavier Worthy?
No, I just call it. I'm shooting shots at Xavier Worthy because I'm talking about how he's not fast. Now we have the other guy who's not even in the NFL right now because he's suspended. I don't know why he's on this list, but now we have Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, we've all seen the pictures. This man got huge. Like I know the bulk doesn't really affect the player, but he got way bigger.
Also, last season it was very disappointing for me. I expected him to pick up all third overall.
He's that sole wide receiver 1-2. There's not really much competition in that wide receiver room.
I expect big things from him in the future.
Yeah.
As of right now, like I don't even think we could put him in average. Like,
he's definitely below average, but I think it's above these two.
Season.
It's not like I think we'll see a big improvement though. I hope we see a big improvement. I mean, we should realistically see a better. Like he should do better, but I don't really know. He didn't look too hot. I think he'll go up though. Let's see if we have left. Not the best wide receivers left. I'm not gonna lie. I think
we're looking at an above average right here. Maybe
above average.
He's either top of average or like borderline the bottom of below average or above average.
And we can't put him in average because look who like he's good receiver, but the only issue is, and this is a huge like outlier, is the fact that Justin Fields is his quarterback and Justin Fields is dog shit.
I think it's going to be an upgrade from Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, probably, yeah. But it was rough, man. Justin Fields looked horrible. They don't trust him throwing the ball, and they like to run the ball a lot. They love running the ball, especially Justin Fields.
He looked good when he was with the Steelers.
He did, but he looked horrible with the Jets. I mean, watch the highlights. I mean, that was rough. It was a rough preseason for Justin Fields. Like he looked arguably worse than Aaron Rodgers did on the Jets. And I could be just shooting shots at Justin Fields, and it is the preseason, but he looked abysmally bad, like very below average. I don't know.
I see a felon.
Oh, there's a felon in my yard. Get him out of here. Oh, trash. Get him out of here.
He's slow, homie.
Bro, we might never see him play. We're not going to see him play for like another month and a half.
Dude, I got him in 2 fantasy leagues though. Like he has crazy upside.
He does have crazy upside, but where do you think where does he even go? This man's been gone for a while. He went on a crazy vacation. Like
average.
We'll put him like he's middle of average.
He's like he mixes well with the group of everyone in average.
Oh, especially he also mixes well with the Chiefs. because they're all felons.
If he played football more, he would be top tier right now.
Oh, 100%. He just likes to do anything but play football. So
Yeah, or just doesn't do his job.
yeah, I mean, pay me $1 million to play millions of dollars to play football. I'll definitely be on the field 24/7. But I don't know. I mean, it's the Chiefs though, so they are all like, they all have mugshots. You know, you got Kareem Hunt. I don't know. There's definitely someone else in the Chiefs that's a felon. What do we have next? I low-key forgot who this is. I'm not. I don't know.
Khalil Shakir, bro. Khalil Shakir.
I'm not locked in at all, bro. I'm so tired. I low-key forgot. I don't. No, Cole, you can vouch for me. I don't care for the Bills receivers, bro. They're so mid. They're so mid. Yo,
I mean,
vouch for me here. They are so irrelevant. They're the most irrelevant wide receivers in the league.
Well, let's take a look at his stats.
Oh, with that, besides the Colts receivers, they're both really irrelevant. It's just like nobody on the Bills screams like wide receiver, like receiver one. Like
821 yards,
That's
4
not-
touchdowns.
not-
Oh lord. Oh lord.
It's screaming below average if you ask me.
It is screaming trash. If you ask me.
Yeah, I'm putting it in the trash, dude. Because think about it.
That is
like,
40th in yards, 27th in receptions, 62nd in touchdowns.
and that's supposed to be your guy. That's like, oh, I can throw to him and he's gonna be good. Like, I think the thing with the Colts and the Bills is like when you think of their team, there's nobody that screams receiver one. There's nobody that screams like that guy will catch the ball for me.
Josh Allen. You got to give props to Josh Allen.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why. I don't like I'm not a fan of Michael Pittman Jr., but I think that definitely Josh Allen's is way better. I mean, that things might change. You know, include like people that are gonna catch the ball. Tyler Warren will probably look really good for the Colts, but definitely not Michael Pittman Jr. I think he's gonna show signs of regression. You were big on Keon Coleman, right? You said he was gonna do well this year.
I am big on Keon Coleman actually. I think he's gonna have a great sophomore season. He's been working out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's had a great off season. Him and Kincaid. So I think we might see a little jump up from the Bills. From last.
I really hope because they don't have anyone that's like that guy. Now we have the two rookie wide receivers. There's no other rookie wide receiver ones, right? No, there's not. Okay.
Yeah. So these two
guys.
wide receivers do get hated on a bit. Ted
They are
McMillan
rookies.
because he only plays good against trash dookie butt colleges, and Matthew Golden because he never had a 1,000-yard receiving season in college.
Mm-hmm. They both, or I didn't watch too much of Matthew Golden, but I know Ted McMillan did look good. But then again, it's preseason, so we're not going to take too much from that. I think they're both going into this season though with big roles. Like they need to look at least above average, or their teams are gonna be cooked. Well, not the Packers.
Well, if we they're both first round picks.
Yeah.
Tet was pick 8, I believe.
Yeah.
And then
Matthew Golden came way later, like wherever the
was he
Packers
pick
were.
27?
Wherever the Packers were, I don't think maybe.
27 maybe.
Yeah, that sets them at a baseline of like a higher above average. Like they need to be at minimum above average or at the top of
But
average.
as of right now, like if you even put them in average, they're obviously going into year one. They're not going to be better than JSN, DK Metcalf. I feel like we could put them on the same level as guys like Chris Olave, Calvin Ridley.
I don't even think
Marvin
it's fair to rate them just because they haven't played in NFL. Like, there's a difference between college and NFL, and there's definitely a difference between preseason and NFL. So, like, I don't even think it's fair to put them anywhere. But if we had to, I think we'd have to put them in below average.
leave them down there. Just don't even put them in any brackets.
Yeah, with the situations they're going into though, the Packers needing a receiver and the Panthers just sucking, I think they have to be at least higher average to above average. Like that's what they need to be, or else their teams are fried. Because like I don't know, there's no one else.
Well, I mean, I think Ted McMillan is gonna have more of an opportunity to ease back, even with Adam Thielen getting traded.
Mm-hmm.
Like you still got Tuba Hubbard.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They're using Rico Dowdle. Who was the running back they drafted? Oh, Jonathan Brooks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's a really good RB running back. And with Matthew Golden, I think he's going to be relied on a little bit more, even with Josh Jacobs, Tucker Kraft. By the way, I think Tucker Kraft takes a big jump this year.
I could see that definitely.
But I don't know. I feel like I think Matthew Golden, if you want to hear my honest opinion, he might be like one of the same wide receivers as those like Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs. Like I think he's going to fit into the Packers very well. He's just going to join the mid receiver group.
I think though, Matthew Golden definitely is going into a situation where he needs to perform because, like you said, the receiver room is just abysmally mid, and there's not as many weapons like that like they can lean back on as Ted McMillan has. I know they're not as good, but there's just more people, and especially with the Packers getting Micah Parsons, there's going to be a bigger expectation for them this year. And if the wide receivers can't perform, it's going to look really bad. Like they can't keep up.
Yeah, so that's my honest opinion with Matthew Golden. I could be very wrong. Like he could win offensive rookie of the year, but
You're just going off
if my
statistics.
honest opinion, I think he's going to be mid.
Yeah, statistically, you're right. Like he didn't stand out. Like he wasn't insane. Like there's nothing wrong with this take. It's just like what is expected based off how he did in college. But like,
Yeah, so I think Ted McMillan's going to be a beast. It depends on if Bryce Young can get him the ball or not.
So
But
statistically, we'd put them in below average because we haven't seen them play. But I think their expectations is they have to be like here to here. They have to be.
Definitely, that's what we're expecting from them. But as of right now, they're definitely below average. We could put them with Chris Olave.
Yeah,
I wanted it to be you.
Yeah, we could be completely wrong. They could be all the way up here, or they could be all the way down here. It's just it's really impossible to predict. It's not impossible, but it's just very difficult to predict like where they're going to be.
We'd have to like predict how they're going to do.
Yeah, and that's just like I don't know. It doesn't feel accurate.
You can't predict the end stuff, man.
Yeah, this is the list though. Let's just take a quick skim through real quick. We have our elites, which I think we don't even realize to talk too much about. They're all just in a league of their own. Justin Jefferson though has out of these 4 guys here, he has the most downside to him, in my opinion. I think he's in the worst situation right now.
I think we're gonna get a little hate for putting Mike Evans at top tier.
Oh, definitely. I don't even agree with you too much. I just think you're going more off of his entire career than how he is right now, and that he might actually lose his wide receiver 1 spot depending on how Emeka Ibuka does. Because for all we, it's the same situation as Ted McMillan and Matthew Golden. He could be insane or he could be trash, but we don't know.
Like I could already I could sniff out the comments. They're gonna be talking about how Tyreek Hill is not in top tier, but Mike Evans is.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Those are like one of the 2 players I don't agree with. I think Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas could be put up a tier, and I think Mike Evans could be dropped down, and I think Tyreek could even be dropped down a tier just because of how poor he performed.
Really?
Yeah, it's just I'm just not big on Tyreek Hill right now. It's more bias. I'm just not as big on him as I was a year ago.
If you want my opinion on it, I think Tyreek Hill, maybe besides Nico Collins, he wipes everybody in this above average tier.
Everybody to the right.
Even with Malik Neighbors and BTJ, I mean, they obviously performed well in their rookie year, but I'd definitely rather have a guy like Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I can see that. He wipes the guys who's right.
I think he leads the above average tier, in my opinion.
I can see your opinion. Well. I think it's closer with the guys on the left, but he clears the guys on the right. The guys on the right aren't even like competition to him. I think it's closer with the guys on the left because they're gonna go.
Looking at our trash wide receivers, we got Michael Pittman Jr. and Khalil Shakir.
Yeah, bro. It's bad when I didn't even look at him. I'm like, oh, who is that again? I had no idea because they're just trash. I mean, I don't pay attention to either of those receivers because there's not really much to look at. I mean, you can look at the Bills more because they're a contending team, but that's a team that needs to figure out their wide receiver situation because they are mid. There might be more mid than the Packers, but it's just not an interesting wide receiver room at all. I couldn't care less for them.
We could also get hate from. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. could get bumped up a spot.
I think he could.
That might be the reason we might get hated on.
He didn't stand out. Like there was nothing. I think. Oh no, honestly, I think it's unfair to put him with Chris Olave and Calvin Ridley. I think that's kind of an insult.
I mean, still, I'm gonna dive back into the numbers.
Mm-hmm. How many yards did he? He didn't break 1,000, right?
I don't think so. We'll see though.
Yeah.
He could have. And that's 17 games. It's easy to break 100.
Yeah.
Or 1,000. Excuse me.
Let's see. He didn't look terrible. He just didn't look the best. I think he'll do better this year. A lot of these receivers in here will do better than they did last year. Only a couple will go down. I think DJ Moore will go down. Garrett Wilson will go down. Jason maybe. Rushy's definitely going to go down because he's obviously out for 6 games. Courtland Sutton, competing offense. Zay Flowers, competing offense. Brandon Ayuk's out for a while. And then these receivers can't go down any further. These guys down here.
He had 885 yards and 8 touchdowns. 62 receptions.
I don't like that.
Screaming Shakir, bro.
Yeah, but he's also to be fair, he's a rookie.
Yeah, so I think he
Cut him
fits well.
yeah, cut him some. We'll cut him a little bit of slack. But if he doesn't perform next year, if he should do better next year. If he doesn't, he's getting dropped down with the bums.
He's going with Khalil Shakir and Michael Pittman Jr.
It's not even. There's a big gap between this and trash. These guys are just like, yeah, they're just mid. I don't know. I don't like them. They just suck. I'm happy with our list. I think we made a pretty good list. Some we could change. Like people would change like these.
Very fun video.
Yeah, it's actually it's really interesting to talk about because a lot of things are changing for a lot of these players. Like it's a really big change for a lot of people. Like even in elite, Amon St. Brown, like you were talking about before the video started, how their coordinators changed. Justin Jefferson, new QB situation, and tons of injuries. CD's getting his quarterback. Like they're actually getting a quarterback this time. Not Justin Jefferson. Jamar Chase, nothing really changes for. He's just like the same.
Yeah, I think we kind of nailed this list. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely see a lot of players go up this year, though.
I want to do this with quarterbacks next because there's a lot of there could be a lot of guys going into trash, a lot of guys going into elite. Like it's more diverse.
That'll be a good one. We'll save that for another time. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to absolutely obliterate that subscribe button and make sure to check out my TikTok, Chase Downfield, and Cole's TikTok, Cole Hard Facts.
Gotta plug the socials. Cole Hard Facts.
Yes, sir. Get him to 10 followers. Get him to 10 followers.
Get me to 10 followers.
All right, but other than that, that's it. That's all I have to talk about for today, or we have to talk about for today, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Oh.